Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Isro question paper 2006 to 2016 production part 6. The question is, a shaft and hole pair is designated as 50H7D8. This assembly constitutes the question given 50H7D8. This one, zero line or basic line. This side hole, this entire line for hole, this entire line for shaft. Here it starts from above the basic line. All are capital letters: A, B, D, H, P, Z, C. Here for shaft, small letters: A, B, D, H, small p, and small z, c for shaft. Here H for hole, here H for shaft. In both cases, fundamental deviation is 0. Lower limit of, already we discussed in my previous video, this lower limit of shaft, lower limit of hole, here this is 0, fundamental deviation of shaft, hole, and here in this part, here lower limit of hole is 0 at basic line, shaft higher limit. Is at basic lines. This question was asked 2 times in Isro. So in this question, H7D8, D here it will come, and H capital letter here. From this to this area, it represents tolerance. Tolerance for hole, and this side it represents tolerance for shaft. Here H7 and D, small d, gap is there. Here this is called as clearance, so it is clearance fit. See the answer. And something I'll tell you, fundamental deviation already told. In this question 7 and 8, no? For hole IT7 I, the tolerance. For shaft IT8 I. And for I, you can calculate that formula, 0.45 root QD plus 0.001 D in micrometer or micron. A milling machine had the following two index plates supplied along with the indexing head. Plate 1, plate 2 both given. It is proper to mill a spur gear of 28 teeth using simple indexing method. Which one of the following combinations of index plate and number of revolutions is correct? Simple indexing, spur gear 28 teeth, so indexing division 28. So our formula is rotation of indexing crank. by 28, 3 by 7 turns. One complete rotation, then 3 by 7. So from option we have to check 3 by 7. It's from option A 9 by 18. It's 1 by 2. 9 by 21. Yeah, it's 3 by 7. So option B is correct. One complete revolution and 9 holes in 21 hole circle plate 2. The initial blank diameter required to form a cylindrical cup of outside diameter d and total height h having a corner radius r, this is punch corner radius, is obtained using the formula deep drawing. Here initial blank dia du, this is height h, small d, we know pi by 4 d square equal to pi by 4 small d square plus pi dh. If you calculate du equal to d square plus 4 dh root over, this one will get. Here also three cases, all three cases are important for all exams. In GATE also this question is asking. Sometimes IES also. Here d by r greater than 20. D square plus 4 dh minus 0.5 r whole root over. When d by r is in between 20 to 15. And third 4 dh minus r whole root over whenever d by r is 10 to 15. All are important. In our question, this one, second one, du equal to d square plus 4 dh minus 0.5 r whole root over. D is the option. Draft on pattern for casting is provided for A. Shrinkage allowance, B. Identification, C. Taper to facilitate removal from mold, D. Machining allowance. Draft we are giving taper to facilitate removal from mold. Next question. Welding splatter is A. Welding defect, B. flux, C. Electrode coating, D. Welding technique. Welding splatter is a welding defect. already discussed this one. This question also repeated. Which of the following statements is false about annealing? Annealing is done to false statement. A. Harden steel slightly. B. Relieve stress. C. Soften material. D. Permit further cold alloy. In my previous videos I already discussed annealing. So false statement is harden steel slightly. B, C, D both were doing an annealing. Now all three in annealing we can get all three. Next question. The property of corrosion resistance of chromium stainless steel is due to A. Predominant nature of chromium present in stainless steel. B. The formation of thin film of oxygen and moisture absorbed from the atmosphere. C. The formation of a thin film of Cr2O3 on the surface of steel. D. The inherent property of chromium to resist corrosion. C. The formation of thin film of chromium oxide on the surface of steel. Hot working operation is carried out at, this one also repeated question. In IES this question was asked 2-3 times. A. Recrystallization temperature. B. Near plastic state temperature. C. Below recrystallization temperature. D. Above recrystallization. This is also important for Coal India exams. Whole hot working operation is carried out above recrystallization temperature. Next, the purpose of adding wood floor to the molding sand is to improve A. Green strength. B. Hot strength. C. Collapsibility. D. Permeability. Adding wood floor or sawdust, its collapsibility. This is very important for all exams. When you get also this is asking. Collapsibility and green strength, but major is collapsibility. And one more thing, coal dust we are adding for better surface finish. This is also important. Stretch forming is a process in which A. All deformations occur in the direction of stretch. B. All forces are applied in the direction of stretch. C. Advantage is taken of plastic state indicated due to stretch. C is the answer. Advantage is taken of plastic state indicated due to stretch. In which type of welding a pool of molten metal is used? This is SMAW, submerged arc welding. Pool of molten metal here. In electroslag welding we are using pool of molten metal. TIG welding we are not using, MIG welding we are not using. Here one more thing is important. In SMAW, granular flux we are using. A mild steel block of width 40 mm is being milled using a straight slab cutter 70 mm diameter with 30 teeth. If the cutter rotates at 40 rpm and depth of cut is 2 mm, what is the value of maximum uncut chip thickness, and the table feed is 20 mm per minute. This is important for gate. The data given, width W is 40 mm, dia of cutter 70 mm, number of teeth 30, cutter rotates, RPM n 40 RPM, depth of cut D 22 mm. What is the value of maximum table feed also given? Feed rate 20 mm per minute. So maximum uncut chip thickness. The formula is uncut chip thickness. F by nz whole root over d by d. So if we put the value 2 into feed rate is 20 divided by n, RPM is 40 into z, number of teeth 30, whole root over 2 by 70. So cancel 1 by 30 into 2 by 70, it's 1 by 35, so nearly 1 by 36, root over is 1 by 6, 1 by nearly, it's not. In Isro they will not provide calculator, so approximate value you can get. So 0.00, then 18 into 5 is 90. Other values 8002 not possible. From here we can omit 00. 18 into 2 around 36. 18 into 3 54 not possible. 72. This is nearly 18 into 5. So D is the answer. 563. In approximately you can calculate this. Next, list 1, list 2 matching. A tally surf, B telescopic gauge, C transfer calipers, D autocollimator. This is very important. Autocollimator. List 2, 1 T slots, 2 flatness, 3 internal diameter, 4 roughness. Tally surf we are using for roughness. Autocollimator, flatness measurement. From option also, if you know autocollimator, here D2 na, you can omit this one and this one. D2, here C1, so C you can write C1, then you can go for tally surf, it's for roughness measurement, so answer is B. 4 3 1 2. The shaft has a dimension of 35 minus 0.009. This is very important. For gate examination also, this type of questions they are asking. Shaft. This is example of unilateral tolerance because both are in minus, one side only. is zero line or basic line. If it is above and below the line, then it is bilateral tolerance. If it is one side only, it is unilateral tolerance. Both are below. No need to get the exact value. This is 3500, 35 minus 0.009. Here 35 minus 0.25. This to this is tolerance. So this is fundamental deviation, FD. Here FD is 0.009, the lowest. Not lowest, it's nearest. Here this is tolerance. This one we have to calculate. It is 0.025 minus 0.009. So it will come and 0.16. From option fundamental deviation and tolerance. Fundamental deviation is this one, D. When a material sustains steady loads for long period of time, the material may continue to deform until they may tend to fracture under the same load. This phenomena for long period of time, already discussed in other video. Repeating question in IES also, this question was asked. It's creep for long period. It's creep. Which one of the following is a wrong statement? In low carbon steels, phosphorus is added to raise its yield point. The lining of open hearth furnace controls impurities in steel. Blast furnace uses coke as fuel. Manganese is added in blast furnace for better fluidity. This is correct. This one also correct. Lining of open hearth furnace controls impurities in steel. This one also correct. In low carbon steels, phosphorus is added. Yeah, this is false. So wrong statement. Answer is A. The most popular and standard type for all purpose tool steels is 1841 high speed steels H.S.S, which contains tungsten, chromium and vanadium. Tungsten, chromium and vanadium. C is the option. Spring back in metal forming depends on a modulus of elasticity, B load applied, C strain rate, D none of these. Spring back in metal forming depends on A modulus of elasticity. Which of the following processes induces more stress in the metal? A. Hot rolling, B. forging, C. swagging, D. turning. Answer is swagging. It's rotary forging process. In boiler tubes we are using this one for making taper end of the tubes, Earlier the tube was like this. After rotary forging we will get one taper like this we will get after rotary forging or swagging. This is also called as swagging. The essential ingredient of any hardened steel is A. austenite, B. pearlite, C. martensite, D. cementite. It is martensite. Following is a process used to for powder metal to shape. A. sintering, B. explosive compacting, C. isostatic molding, D. all of these. To form powder metal to shape, all of these is the answer. Sintering also we are doing, explosive compacting also we are doing, isostatic molding also we are doing. So all of these is the answer. Next, this question is important for GATE also. A titanium sheet of 5 mm thickness is cut by wire EDM process. A wire of 1 mm diameter, a uniform spark gap of 0.5 mm on both sides is important, of the wire is maintained during cutting operation if the feed rate of wire into the sheet is 20 mm per minute. The material removal rate in mm³ per minute will be dash. Without calculator you have to do the process is wire EDM. So our formula, material removal rate M1 is feed rate into thickness into effective length. Your effective length is diameter of wire plus 2 into 2 we are multiplying here already mentioned both sides, 2 into spark gap. So diameter of wire is 1 mm plus 2 into spark gap how much, 0.5, 2 mm. Then mmr equal to feed rate 20 mm per minute into thickness is 5 mm sheet thickness into effective length how much we got, 2. So it's 200 mm³ per minute. Option is B. Thank you friends for watching my video. If you like my video then subscribe it.